for pushback.
Passengers bus is coming.
Departure checks completed. 5 has been inserted.
Passengers boarding starting.
Now, hello. Can you hear me? Yes, you can, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Another live stream. Finally, the past live streams haven't been really that good lately. We've had a lot of trouble. We had the 737 MAX, in which we crashed. We had that sim incident. That didn't work out very well at all. But everybody, today, it's time to end my streak of bad live streams that just end in chaos and everyone being just sad. Do you know what I mean? Yes. Would you look at this beautiful A380? Right now, we are here on the ground of Kathmandu Airport, which is a bad airport to be at if you're a CRJ-200. Luckily, we're not. We are an A380, a plane that probably can operate here in real life. That's another story, though. Welcome once again to the beautiful Kathmandu Airport. We've had so many issues with the, with the simulator recently, but now it all works. We are in the deep Nepal already, kind of, and we're gonna fly to Bhutan. Right here is Paro. You can see it on the very small Navigraph chart right here. I've already prepared a bit of a flight planning situation right here on Simbrief land. Take a look. We've already got a departure. Take a look. We have already got an arrival into Paro, which is kind of seen as one of the most dangerous airports in the world. Only a few selected amount of pilots are able to fly into the airport. Why? We'll figure that out. I've never done a proper flight into Paro at all. So this is going to be quite interesting. It's going to be a bit of a longer flight, a little bit more of a, proper flight. That is good. Let's maybe see if we can get everything synced up right here, Simbrief data, and start up this airplane. Everybody, it's an interesting week, because, well, in 1 week, indeed, in 7 days, there's going to be the new Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. And of course, we're going to stream the hell out of it. Of course, we're going to try to fly in the new simulator. Of course, we're going to do that. We are Swiss Air One after all. Now we are here in the beautiful A380 cockpit. It seems as though our boarding is already completed according to GSX. Let's maybe check this out.
Is too small for your aircraft.
It says parking is too small for your aircraft. I do not mind. I do not care, genuinely. That's good. That's great. So yeah, everything is good. Boarding is completed. We can already talk to our cabin crew. Hello, cabin crew. Can you hear us? Or me, perhaps. Come on, cabin crew.
Hello, Captain.
Ah.
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear. Just another day in paradise, eh?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. He's very low on volume, it seems. Could you guys hear him well? Could you guys hear our beautiful cabin crew well? Okay, there you go. APU starting up right now. Let's go ahead and do all the preparations that are necessary. So yeah, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is coming soon. So let's take a look. APU is nicely starting up. Let's go ahead and get our ADRs here ready for alignment. Let's turn on the stuff that says off on it. That's always a good start too. Perfect. So how are you guys doing? I mean, have you guys been beta males? And have you guys already pre-ordered Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024? I haven't done it, certainly. I don't even know which version I'm going to get. I'm probably going to get like the best one, so that I can make a million videos about the new features and everything that the new Microsoft Flight Simulator has. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, no, we're not going to do VATSIM today. It's never really gone very well. All right, let's go ahead and copy a flight plan, or company flight plan request. That's what I mean. It received it, and it should have it inserted. Yes, it works. It works like a dream. Flight plan is right here. We don't yet have our departure here, but we know which departure we're going to use. First of all, though, let's go ahead and maybe listen in to ATIS right here, to the beautiful ATIS of the Kathmandu Airport. Once again, also quite renowned as a very dangerous airport, Kathmandu, Trivuan Airport. Let's go ahead and listen into ATIS indeed. 127.0. Decimal nothing, actually. That's funny. All right, let's see if it works. If we can hear anything.
1500 feet. Temperature 14. Dew point 9er.
Oops, wrong.
QNH 1018.
Just kidding.
Transition level
Welcome aboard,
140.
folks.
Arriving
We're
and
currently on
departing
the ground,
runways
and I hope you're all as
2002.
excited as I am to
Visual
be here,
approaches in
which
use.
is not at all. Just
Advise
sit
on
back,
course heading,
relax,
altitude,
and enjoy the ride
and
with
if
our
flight
lovely
following
pilots
is
up front who
requested.
definitely know what
Read
they're
back all
doing.
runway and hold
Or
short
not.
instructions.
Oops, wrong.
Advise on initial contact. You have information golf.
Golf. That's very good. Let's
Troop
maybe
moving
just listen in on which
International
runways in
Airport.
use. I think it was runway
Information
20.
golf. 2100 Zulu. Wind 1000 at 2. Visibility 10. Sky conditions. Few at 1500
Good.
feet. Temperature 14. Dew point 9er. QNH 1018. Transition level 140. Arriving and departing runways 2002. Visual approaches in use.
Yep.
Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested.
Perfect. Look at
Read
this.
back all runway and hold short
This is our
instructions.
departure,
Advise on initial contact. You have information golf.
which is Egret 1 Alpha. No,
Troop
1
Cuban
Delta.
International Airport.
Probably it's runway
Information
202,
golf.
right?
2100 Zulu.
Yes, would you see this?
1000 at 2.
Runway 02, Egret 1
Visibility
Delta.
10.
No, not that
Sky
one.
Conditions.
Egret
View at
1,
1500
Egret 1
feet.
Delta.
Temperature
Okay,
14.
perfect. So that's what I did now. I
2.9.
listened into AT's
QNH
and
1018.
heard if everything, what's
Transition
up,
level
you know, what's
140.
the deal. So let's go
Arriving
ahead
and
and talk
departing
to
runways 20.
ground control,
02.
which is
Visual
121.9er.
approaches in use. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is required.
Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and talk to ATC. Let's get this started. Am I right? We're on the ground still. All is well. So, Kathmandu ground. Good day. This is Riz001. Also entering our barometer right here. 1018. Kathmandu ground is not hearing us. It appears. Or we can't hear them really. Kathmandu ground, this is Riz001, good day. Come on. Can I have a radio check, please, Riz001? Why cannot we hear him? I want you to hear us.
Riz001, roger, reading you loud and clear.
Oh, perfect. So, Riz001, and we're an a380 spawned on a ramp. You'll be able to know it's us. Request IFR clearance to Paro with information Gulf. Yes, take a look at this. Once again, a very dangerous airport, very renowned airport that's going to be very special. So, come on.
Riz001, information golf is current. Clear to Paro via the I-1 Delta departure, then as filed. Departure runway 02, initial climb 9,000. Departure on 125.1, squawk 1157.
Alright, perfect. Clear to Paro via the Egret 1 Delta departure, runway use 02, initial climb 9,000, as filed, 128.1 departure, and squawk 1157, Riz001. Perfect, take a look at this. Yes, okay, that is good. Let's go ahead and enter in our squawk code right here. We can do that very simple.
Riz001, read back correct.
Why is it already done that? Okay, 1157. That's good to see. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and enter that into our flight plan. Insert that. We should not have and discontinuity. We do not want that. Egress and then Tim. Look at this. This is our departure indeed, which is perfect here. It will very nicely lead us to the waypoint, to our first waypoint here, which is Kimti. What a beautiful departure.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Suits us
welcome
nicely.
aboard Amadeus IT Group SA Flight 380 on this fine afternoon. My name is Jim, your lead flight attendant.
Yes.
I must say, I am thrilled to be here.
Can he hear him? I hope he can. So everybody, this is great. Let's go ahead now and get everything ready that we need. Altitude 9,000 and also heading 0 to 0. Perfect.
Just as excited as I am to take you there.
Good.
I mean, who would not want to fly 217 miles in just about 41 minutes?
Perfect.
It is practical.
Yes, look at this. So here is once again the map that we want. Our airplane is actually ready to go. APU is available. Take a look at this beautiful flight plan. All is absolutely well. Wonderful. I very much am a big fan of that. Let's maybe see if we can check out the next waypoint, Tumli, and then BGD, and then Zubzu, and then once again the VQPR, but we'll take care of that. Let's go ahead and do some performance. First of all, our initialization here, we want a cruise. Oh, it's already done that too. Cruise flight 330. That is perfect. All is well. Oh, everything is entered in. This is a great time saver. The ability to just import your Simbri flight into you. That's very nice. Now we can do some calculations, maybe for the first time on this channel. Why the hell not? So, performance, ground speed. No, we don't want that. How do we make a runway performance? How do we do that? Or do we care? That's another big question that we have to answer. Let's go ahead and also go into ARC. Yeah, look at this. We're on ramp 6. So, I guess we're ready for pushing back already. For that, let's go ahead and first of all also turn on crew supply and then operate stairs, operate everything, and well, we can get ready. Genuinely. So, Kathmandu ground, Riz 001. We are at ramp 6, ready for push and start. Yes. You see this? Wonderful.
Riz 001, push and start approved. Face north.
Push and start approved, face north, Airbus 001. No, Riz 001. Haha. Alright, face north, so we probably want to face to this direction, so to the right. That our nose is in the right. Let's maybe see if GSX will do that for us. So,
Riz 001, Rose 1, you have been cleared to Paro via the iGry 1 Delta departure, then as filed. Departure runway 02, initial climb 9,000. Departure on 125.1 squawk 1157.
We already know that. Say intentions, you've already told us that. We already have our departure clearance set. Don't worry about it. We will now push back to the north. Okay. That is great. Is this pre-recorded? It's not, you idiot. Obviously not. Alright, so this is all well. Let's just get rid of... Honestly, let's just get rid of GSS.
Riz 001, push and start approved. Face north.
Okay. Let's restart Coatel and get rid of this and just push back, really. So all is well. We've got 325 passengers in here. We've got everything here. We've got all we need. Let's go ahead and push back now. Pushback system, turn that on. Call the tug, and let's just go direction backward. Also, release parking brake. Yes, would you see this? We can even move a bit faster. Pushing back towards the north Airbus 001. Right, Riz 001. Look at this. Oh. Paused. Come on. Yes. Also, turn on the engines here. So, engine start, ignition. That should already run. That should already work. And it does. And one compressor's coming up. We don't care about any of the startup sequences. We can just probably turn on all the engines at the same time, which is quite remarkable that's able to do that. 4 engines at the same time. They're all moving. They're all going. This is super good. Yes. Once again, we want to face towards the runway.
Welcome aboard Amadeus IT Group SA Flight 380.
Yes.
From Tribhuvan International Airport and heading to Paro International Airport.
How about you move faster, you idiot? Come on, faster. Yes, would you see this?
I'm thrilled to be here. Not really. We have 300.
We have a very motivated ground crew. Oh, all right, that just stopped it. I think it's not used. Yeah, it's not using. I don't know, what am I saying? It's not using joystick input, but it's rather using rudder input, of course. I almost forgot that. So here we go. That's how we're able to steer the airplane. We, of course, want to, once again, to go to this side. There is a fire engine that is about to crash into us, which is weird. We're not in Istanbul airport, you know what I mean? Where this would be normal. Anyway, look at this. This is all good. We've got this going. We are at Tribhuvan International Airport. We can maybe get the speed a bit higher here. Come on, like that. Yes, look at this. Now, I'm not quite sure. Why is the cargo door still open? We don't want that. Please close. It's not... Okay, that's weird. Let's just try to... Huh. I'm a bit confused about this one here. Okay, all is well now. We are now getting on the taxi line. Wise, I want the cargo door to be closed. You're not a DC-10. Anyway... This is good. Alright, I'm about to do a passenger announcement after he's finished. I can't even hear him. He's too quiet. He has to speak a bit louder, honestly. What an idiot. Alright, there we go. Pushing back with some minor issues. I don't know why why it stops all the time.
Just as excited as I am to take you on this thing.
I don't know if you know the flight attendant. He's like super unmotivated to fly, really. But there we go. Take a look at this. We're nicely now on the taxi line. All is well. Let's go ahead and get rid of that pushback tug. So put on the parking brake like that. Beautiful. And also get rid of the tug and turn off the pushback system. Let's maybe get the flaps to go to position 1. Let's turn off the ignition mode. We can turn off the APU. That's not needed anymore. Anything else is good. Anything else is well. Everything is happy. A380 is doing well. What is it complaining about, though? XPDR standby. I don't know where XPDR system is. Is this professional? I think it's right here. I don't know why it isn't working. It doesn't matter. All is good. All is well. We can just, I guess, clear that too. Can't we? Clear? Yes, look at this. We have our takeout procedure. Let's turn on this fasten seatbelt signs. Also, auto, that is good. We can turn on the nose lights. We can turn on the logo lights or turn them to auto, which doesn't actually work, so that is good. Anyway, all else as well. Let's turn on the fasten seatbelt signs. We can arm the emergency exits. Where's the seatbelt? There it is. Auto and no mobile. Also turn that on. Ground spoilers armed. I know you do that actually while you're on the holding point of the runway, but we'll do that right now already. So let's turn this into rejected takeoff mode. The auto brake, which is right here, right? Wait, where is the... No, this is the one. That's what we want. All right, good. Come on, turn it on. Perfect. And let's go ahead now and talk to ATC about clearance. I think we've taxied to the wrong direction. We are facing north, which doesn't really make sense, does it? We're supposed to be taking off from runway 02, which is right here. You idiot! Right, we'll have to turn around then. Well, we are facing north, or wait, is our... Oh, I think we're supposed to be facing north with our ass, right? Okay, that's a bit of a... Alright, that makes sense. Alright, I feel a bit stupid now. Alright, doesn't matter. I don't know why, but our cargo door isn't necessarily closing. I don't want to be flying with the cargo door open for the rest of this flight. That's going to be quite a bit of a mess. I can't close the door, goddammit! You idiot! No! Has GSX got something to do with it? I sure hope not. Come on, GSX, what's wrong here? GSX, restart CoATL. Come on, close it. Alright, I can close the cargo door. Alright, it'll be a DC-10 Classic. Some dogs in the cargo hold are gonna die, but we don't care. Alright, so all is well. Kathmandu ground, Riz 001, ready for taxi, runway 00. Well, 00, runway 02, but okay. Yeah, the runway was absolutely unnecessary, but he knows. I mean, there's only one runway, and there's only one end we're supposed to go, which is this end.
Riz 001, taxi to runway 02 at your discretion.
Taxi runway 02 at my discretion. Thank you for helping me so much, Kathmandu, Airbus 001. No, Riz 001. Alright, so this is good. Let's maybe go ahead and turn around then. Yeah. This. That is very professional. Like exactly what I expected here of a Swiss 01 flight. Come on. Turn around nicely. Do a 180 here. Doesn't matter. Okay, let's go ahead and check out our takeoff briefing right here. We're taking on runway 02 and we're using the IGRE-1 Delta departure. We're climbing to 9,000 feet after a departure, and we will definitely need that. We've got very low visibility, so we need the standard instrument departure so that we don't crash into the Himalayan mountains. So yeah, all is well. Cargo door just won't close here. And we will just ignore that item. Nothing to worry about. Our takeoff checklist is pretty much done. Good. Let's maybe check our flight controls, and they are working like a jiffy. Take a look at those coming out. Of course, elevators work too, and We have got trim, obviously set to auto trim, so it doesn't matter. How's it going? First nation of the day.
Turbo_Nation donated $2. Swiss001, can you name a plane for a edit?
All right, can I name a plane for an edit? The Airbus A380. Look at that. Look at this. We're nicely taxiing down the Foxtrot taxiway, as we should. Now, we might want to pull up the chart for our departure, or we might not care. Doesn't really matter. And I know doing that while taxiing is absolutely stupid, but okay. We're using the 1 Delta, right? Yes, look at this. This is our departure. Let's go ahead and pinpoint it to the map. And I know we're taxiing a little bit through grass, but sometimes you have to get the A380 used to it. Okay, looks good. We are now taxiing closer and closer to the holding point runway 02, where the question is, do we trust the A380? Will we do an Air Serbia Classic? Should we backtrack the runway, or should we be saving time? Let's find out. Maybe we haven't done any runway calculations, so I think this rest of the runway will be enough. I mean, Paro is kind of that length, so we shouldn't be worrying about that. So, dear passengers, welcome aboard Riz Air 001 flight to Paro, which is going to be an interesting ride. It's a 40-minute flight. Welcome aboard. Thanks for choosing the airline. You will definitely not regret it. So this is good. Let's maybe check out the tower frequency that we're supposed to talk to now in order to take off now. Ground control, radio, traffic control. Okay, 118.1. That is great. 118.1. That is perfect. Let's enter that in. Nope. That way. Perfect. 118.1. And then our approach will be 125.1 as well. This is all one. They've been very creative there. Makes a lot of sense. Look, looks good. So, Kathmandu Tower, good day. This is Riz 001, holding point Alpha, runway 02, ready for departure. Takeoff configuration test. I don't know how we're supposed to test that. Doesn't really matter to me.
Riz 001 Super Kathmandu Tower, runway 02, winds calm, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 02, Cooper takeoff, Riz 001. Perfect! Look at this, we can now release the brakes and unleash the beast. Once again, we're not using the whole runway. Hopefully this is not going to end up like Air Serbia last year. Do you know, or was it this year? I think it was this year in May, where an Air Serbia took a very early runway entry and just took off from that and completely overran the runway. Yeah, the Swiss 01 aviation news. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that little episode. I'm going to do that weekly. Have you heard? I mean, literally moments, minutes before I uploaded that video, literally minutes after that happened, or before that happened actually, there was a very interesting incident that happened to a Spirit Airlines A320. You may know what I'm talking about, which was shot at while on approach to Haiti. That's going to be the next aviation news. What happens to an airplane when it's shot at and bullets penetrate the fuselage, of course, as well. On approach, the airplane ended up diverting to another airport in the Caribbean. So that's crazy. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. Crazy what happened there. So all is well. We are now taking off. Wait, how you doing, Turboprop Nation again? Thank you so much.
Turbo_Nation donated $2. I have a question. Can you make more videos about the Dash 8 series? I have no money left after this. No joke.
I should. Everybody, there we go. Positive rate landing gears up. That is great. Cargo doors open for fresh air. That's always nice to see. Look at that beautiful takeoff performance right there. Let's go ahead and activate our vertical speed mode. We are losing speed very quickly. We might want to fucking die again. It's killing itself. It's killing itself. I can't do anything against it. I've got no control of the airplane. Stop doing this.
Riz 001, contact departure.
On a departure 125.1, Airbus Riz 001.
1,000.
Pull up. Too low.
I can't save it this time.
Too low.
Okay. Situation report. We've died. I didn't pull up that much. You're just being a massive idiot. Airbus, calm down. Calm down. Autopilot engage. Shh. 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 It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Auto climb position. Speed 250 knots. Now it's following the flight plan. So, situation report. We literally almost died, so that is perfect. Kathmandu departure, good day. This is Riz 001, Airbus A380, passing flight 8,000 feet on the Egress 1 Delta departure. Okay, all is well. Jeez. Okay, so this is great. Let's go ahead and check speed.
Riz
Flaps
001
up.
Super. Kathmandu approach, radar contact, clear direct MTI. Climb flight level 260.
Clear direct. Say again, waypoint. Riz 001. KTI. What do you mean? Which waypoint am I directly clear to?
Riz 001, radar contact, clear direct KMTI. Climb flight level 260.
Ah. Clear direct KMT. Riz 001 and flight level 260. Riz 001. Okay, look at this. Our auto speed definitely isn't working. Auto throttle isn't working, and it's totally overspeeding the aircraft again. Alright, this is what I mean by try not to die challenge. Good start. So let's put this throttle into climb position and see if we can maybe reduce our speed. Reduce the speed. I don't want to, like, hand throttle the airplane throughout this whole flight. You absolute idiot of an airplane. I can't believe it. Alright, flight plan. I want a direct this one. Direct Kimti, so direct this. Perfect. Which is kind of the route we're going to anyway, so this is good. This is all well. Let's maybe start climbing now, finally. Jesus, what a messy flight. Now, let me talk to our cabin crew. How are our passengers doing, knowing that we nearly died? Well, we did die, but I managed to save with slew mode. Perfect.
Oh, you know, Captain, just the usual chaos back here. I mean, who doesn't love a near-death experience during a flight, right? The passengers are probably just thrilled to be alive, or at least pretending to be. But hey, at least we made it through your expert flying skills. Just another day in paradise, eh?
That's right, cabin crew. Good. Alright, my friends of Rizzlers. Let's maybe see now. Everything is well. We are once again still in this departure. I want to see what the transition altitude is. 13.5 million thousand feet. So yeah, this airport has had a very high elevation.
Riz 001, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Climb maintain flight level 280, Airbus 001. No, Riz 001.
Gentlemen, this is your lead flight attendant, Jim speaking. We have just climbed above the safe altitude.
Perfect. TCAS is on standby.
Riz 001, roger, continuous cleared.
Yes, you heard that right. Feel free.
Continuous cleared, Riz 001. No idea what she wants from us. So all is well. We can already start kind of doing some planaration. We're going to use the Sapsu 1 approach into the airport of...
If the pilots start acting a little too relaxed up there, as always.
No, into the airport of Bhutan, one of the most dangerous airports in the world. Take a look at this. Insert, arrival information. We can select the approach, which I don't know which approach it has selected for us. Which runway, rather. Let me take a look. Arrival airport, or does it have it here? Active planned runway 15, so let's plan for runway 15 indeed. Perfect. Approach should be the RNAV runway 15 Zulu, and then we're going to use the star arrival Supsu 1. That's good. We have no via selected. PR88. Does it have it here? Yes, it has. Look at that. Beautiful. Look. We can enter that into our flight plan. Insert that. Very nicely. My friends are flying. We can now finally go standard QNH. So that is all well. Let's maybe zoom out our map and see what's going on. Yes.
Riz 001, contact Kathmandu Control on 124.7.
Contact Control 124.7, Riz 001. This. Kathmandu Control, good day. This is Riz 001, Airbus A380, 20 miles west of Kimti, flight level 165. What a great announcement. I think I'm always oversharing, you know. That's like my biggest failing, that I always overshare my information. I mean, they can very easily identify me.
Riz 001, Kathmandu Control identified. Good afternoon.
Perfect. So let's maybe see star arrival Zoop Zoo. Perfect. We're flying too slowly. Yeah, that's the problem. My auto throttle just is not really working. Maybe I'm just clueless in terms of how it works. So this right here is our speed selector. Auto throttle is on now. It's in climb position. We can speed up the airplane a lot. So let's go ahead and do that. Speed up to 300 something knots. So we can go really quick and really fast.
001, Kathmandu Control, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Climb and maintain flight level 330, Riz 001. Look at this. So yes, situation report. We literally died. Everybody, we died. That's exactly what happened. We died on that departure. It's great to know. Very great to know. I wonder if this thing has BTV. Maybe check this out here on the plan. Select the airport. Right here. Oh, look at this beautiful approach. Which this plane is gonna mostly even be able to fly on its own, which is very impressive. Let's maybe go ahead and zoom. This is still Kathmandu. Let's maybe see airport selector. I want now the airport of VNPT, isn't it? VNPT? No, that's not the airport, is it? It's very professional flying. I should have just checked it here. VNPR, actually. VQPR. Great to know. VQPR. Does it have it? It might not even have VQPR, right? Which is our destination airport, because this runway is too small. But this is good. This is all good. It doesn't even know how much of that runway is available here. So this airplane is just mainly confused about why we're taking it to such a short runway. So that is good. So yeah, how are you guys doing anyway? Have you guys once again already done some preparations to the new Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020? And I was kind of 2024, I mean. And I was kind of impressed by how well it ran on my system. Also, I'm very much impressed by the performance of this A380 being able to fly without the cargo doors at all. That is great to know. Parking brake is on for no reason. That is great. Let's maybe see. What altitude are we supposed to be at here? Max flight level 190. Okay. Max 17,000 feet. Alright, so that's good to know. Yeah, we have a bit of a relaxed flight time ahead of us. All is well. We are going to be arriving in, at some point, at least. That is good. That's very professional flying so far. Yeah, another week until Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 releases. It's interesting how the time, like, it feels so long, doesn't it? Do you know? It feels like it takes such a long time for some reason. I want to climb a bit faster, and we have got no money here involved in terms of our fuel being used, so we'll just go full power and see how fast we can move with that. Yes, Airbus A380 is giving toga on the climb. Yeah, we don't care about maintenance costs either. I think you can fix the doors by going to the service page and hover your mouse over the plane and then switch to another page. What? I mean, it's not even operative anyway. Like, it's not working. So, cargo door can maintain open. But, you know, this is kind of like luxurious. You know, like a kind of like a convertible car. You know, we can see inside of the cargo hold. It's funny how we have got no alerts of our cargo door being open, by the way. I mean, we could maybe see that here. Which one was it again? Door. Yeah, cargo door still open. It shows that, but there's like no alert. This airplane like doesn't really mind that at all. So that is good to know. Let's go ahead and clear all the errors here. Come on, XPDR standby. I do not care. Clear that. All is absolutely well. Right. We're now passing flight level 30. We are at a good speed of Mach 0.7. That is good. So, I mean, it's going to be quite a long week until Microsoft 2024 arrives. But I really cannot wait for that to happen. It's going to be quite exciting. You know. Perfect. I'm going to, of course, do some streaming. I'm just kind of thinking, well, should I be... Should I be... I'm having a stroke right now. What should I do in the first flight test of the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024? Maybe fly the new A330. That's actually a good idea. Flying the new A330, I'm going to do some walk around to maybe see, well, what can I talk about in my video? Yeah. What do you guys think of the release time? I mean, it's early in the morning in the US then. It's going to be like at 5 p.m. of my time in Germany. So UTC, what, 4? I haven't really checked the times. But, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Fly the A330 to Saba, that's good. I ordered the collector's edition, and Aerosoft has already has a 2-week delay. What? No. Aerosoft has a 2-week delay already. But Jason, are you absolutely out of your mind for purchasing Microsoft 2024 on the Aerosoft website? Why would you do that?
001, Kathmandu Control, expect the sub-Suo 1 arrival. For the RNAV X, runway 33 into Paro via PR 888. I'll start your descent in about 10 minutes. Reach out if you want an early start.
Alright. Risk 001, expect the... Well, Risk 001, expect the sub-Suo 1 arrival into Paro PR 888. And the RNAV Zulu approach into 15 and expect to send in 10 minutes. Riz 001. Good. I got the $200 version for real. $200 is wild. I pre-ordered the $70. Yeah, so, I mean, to give some genuine advice, I think I would, if I were you, I would actually just do the Microsoft cloud gaming thing, the Xbox Game Pass thing. Because then you can play Microsoft Flight Simulator for virtually free under the subscription. You only have to do the subscription. I think that's a good start because you can figure out, well, how does your PC run Microsoft Flight Simulator? You know, have a look. So I would do that, but I would probably, again, get the most expensive version for me because I will check out all the airplanes. I'm going to make so many videos. I can't wait to fly special airplanes that we haven't seen in the flight sim world for years, like the Saab 340. Do you know that crazy plane? So yeah, Xbox Cloud is bad. Yeah, no, not the Xbox Cloud, but the Game Pass. Do you know what I mean? So it's when you get an early access from MSFS 2024. I don't know. I haven't gotten it. I don't think you will get.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your lead flight.
Swiss Aviation donated 2 Swiss francs. Is Amy your girlfriend? Did you smash?
And I must say,
You're not having that, Swiss Aviation.
it is to be up here.
You're not having
We're all
that.
just dying to know about
Especially
this
with that
asteroid.
phrasing.
So let me tell you, we'll be
So
starting
yeah.
that shortly. We have some
Yeah, Game Pass is worth it, but you won't actually get the
Just a heads up.
you won't actually get all the planes, you know what I mean? So that's gonna be interesting. Swiss, do you know if you can go on VATSIM in Microsoft Flight Simulator 24 right away? I'm not sure. I mean, VATSIM, in order to connect your plane to VATSIM, use simple Simlink, I think, right? And that should work very easily. That should be an easy fix. It might work right away. If I were Microsoft, and they did some crazy preparations for the whole release. If I were Microsoft, I would, I think I would have already reached out to VATSIM and made sure it's compatible. What are your thoughts on the upcoming Enables A350, considering the fact that it's only releasing for MSFS 2024? Well, it's a shame for all the MSFS 2020 users. Although I think there's not going to be a lot of people that won't upgrade. Do you know what I mean? I think most people are actually just going to go for 2024, right? But yeah, it's a bit of a shame it's not coming. But Builds has been doing some really cool stuff. I can't wait for their airplanes. So yeah. What career are you going to try in MSFS 2024 first? I'm going to try a few of the modes. I can't wait to fly the Beluga as well, everybody. Airbus Beluga. Probably Builds as well, right? So that's going to be great. So if you use the Xbox Game Pass of MSFS, can you install community mods? You should be able to, I think. You should be able to. I mean, you install the Microsoft Flight Simulator, I think, the usual way. But don't take my word for it. I've never used the Game Pass myself. Because I've always bought the game. And I think the Game Pass didn't really exist back when MSFS 2020 came out. Or it did. But I don't know if it had it in it. But anyway, I didn't have it. Is the A350 coming for 2020? Well, someone said it's coming for 2024. I just don't know. Fly a blimp from Frankfurt to New York and end up like the Hindenburg. That's great. Yeah. Play Farming Simulator 2025. Why would I want to do that, you idiot? No. I mean, did they have airplanes? They should have like some crop planes added in, to be honest. Do a setup tour. I've done millions of setup tours. But yeah, I'm going to be... So once again, just so you can already make a marking on your calendars, I'm of course going to be streaming Microsoft 2024. I'm going to have an interesting new product by Thrustmaster that I'm going to showcase in that stream, which is going to be very MSFS 2024 branded. So that's good. Crop dusting is going to be a job, yeah. Crop dusting is going to be great. So yeah, are you using the WinWing or the Mini FCU? I'm using WinWing at the moment, but not here today. Yeah. If someone donates $1,000, then you have to play Farming Simulator. That's a deal. 100%. The good thing is, I'm saying that, and no one will do that, because no one is so out of their mind. Anyway, we're flying super well here with this beautiful A380. Everything's absolutely perfect. We will be descending quite soon. We are at Mach 0.85. We're really fast considering our cargo doors are open. Very professional. So, what graphics card do you have? That's a good question. And this is what worries me. I have an old one. I have a RTX 3080. I have a by today's standard now relatively weak one. I got it in like 2022 or 2021. And I should do an upgrade soon. So yeah. So we're doing oblique wing vid. What is oblique wing? What is that? Oblique wing. I've already done a video on it, you idiot. Why won't you... Come on, I thought you were subscribed to my channel. Look at that.
001, descend via Subsu 1 for the RNAV X runway 33 approach into Paro. Via PR 888 QNH 1012.
Descend to Subzu arrival into RNAV 1115, QNH 1012, RIS 001. Okay, we should descend now. Let's do that. Perfect. We're doing that very well now. Let's maybe put the throttle into the climb position and genuinely turn on the speed right here. Speed mode so that we don't completely overspeed, but rather the plane gets rid of some speed, which we want. Like that. Beautiful. We're now nicely descending. What is our vertical profile looking like? What altitude should we be at?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your lead flight attendant, Jim speaking.
So this is BGD. We should be at 17,000 feet over here by this waypoint, by Zubzu.
I know.
This is good.
It's a real bummer.
You could sell the 3080 pretty easy. Are you sure? Do people, is there a market for used graphics card? I really don't know. Is that true? That's crazy.
It's all part of the charm.
Alright, so let's maybe see, once again, transition altitude is not given here for some reason. Come on, transition altitude. There is no transition altitude here. Don't know. Okay. All else is good. We're now going to make a beautiful right turn before we come in for Zubzu. Yes. Suppose I have a 2080 Ti. Well, I had the 2080 as well. And that was when Microsoft 2020 came out in 2020. And this is an interesting story. I would have kept it for longer, but one day I woke up, turned on my computer, and that was in 2022. I woke up and my computer just would not turn on. I did everything. I removed the graphics card and it would turn on using the Intel graphics drive. You know? So, yes, it turned on, but without the graphics card, and that was because it was broken. So what happened was, I think one of the cooling pipes leaked coolant, which is a crazy thought. I mean, there's no mechanical part that should make the thing leak, but it leaked coolant, and it broke itself. It was a suicidal graphics card, kind of like this A380, really. Let's maybe make sure that we don't enter this restricted zone right here, which we are. Control RIS 001 request entering Delta 71 restricted air zone. Is that a restricted air zone? Doesn't have anything saying on it.
RIS 001.
Airspace. What am I
Clear
saying?
to enter Delta 7. One restricted air zone.
Airspace, yeah. Alright, clear to enter RIS 001. Okay. Alright, good. Integrated graphics is one thing I had to suffer for years. Until I got a 4060, that's good. 4060 is great. What about internet requirements, though? Aren't they going to stream 80% of the game? That's right. I mean, I already played the alpha version of the Microsoft 2024. That's right. I already did that. And that went relatively well. I don't have the best internet. I live in Germany, after all. I don't have carbon fiber internet. You don't call it that, I know. But I don't have the best internet at all. And it worked relatively well, so nothing to worry about there. Now, let's maybe go ahead and expedite our descent a little bit. I want to make sure to arrive relatively soon. Now, where is our bottom of descent? Where is our... So this arrow is supposed to show some... like this? Is the D showing the descent? I'm not sure at all what this Airbus is trying to tell me. You're going to need fiber optic for MSFS. You don't. I mean, I've already played the alpha version. It ran relatively well on my very poor internet. So yeah, look at this. But yeah, I was very much surprised by how well Microsoft ran, even with my low performing internet, really, because it's not good. It's not a good internet, you know. Yeah. All right, all's well. I mean, you have to consider the Microsoft simulator was only like 9 gigabytes big. I know it only had 3 planes in it, so the big game is not going to be big at all. We're not going to definitely spend a long time downloading it. I remember, I mean, do you guys... one in the chat if you were in the Microsoft 2020 release. If you remember the release date in August of 2020 of the Microsoft 2020. Do you guys remember that? One in the chat if you do. Because that was crazy, because if the game is 90 gigabytes to download, or it was 80, something like that, and, well, the servers were so overloaded, I took several hours to download the thing. But yeah. Horrible download problems. I'm pretty sure they're not going to have these issues. They are aware of their hype already. They did some brilliant work on social media without involving Swiss01, which is fine. Just kidding. But yeah, it's good. I have no clue why the game didn't load. I tried to load in with a plane and it would just sit on the loading screen. Oh, right now? Yeah, that's the problem with the Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's very unstable and sometimes things just won't load for magical reasons. It used to be worse. Now it's a whole lot better, but still. I mean, that's the big problem with all of these flight sims, to be fair. I mean, the X-Plane Flight Simulator has that too sometimes, where things just don't work like they're supposed to do. But, so yeah, it requires patience. Anyway, let's go ahead now and get some charts going here for our approach. RNF Zulu 1.15, I think it was. Let's see. Yes, this is our RNAV approach. We should be at 17,000 feet. Then, let's make sure to get things right. So let's go ahead and slow down the aeroplane. Right now. To 180 knots, it instructed us. So let's do that. Beautiful RNAV approach. We're going to do a beautiful, like, left turn there, or the plane is going to do that for us, rather. We can see that here. Integrated. So, yeah. The only disadvantage is when you... So this is going to be a good video project that I can't wait to do already. How is the MSFS 2024 going to perform while being offline? That's genuinely a good question. What happens when you're not connected to internets? Genuinely, I really do wonder. So it's going to be very interesting. Good. We're supposed to be at 13,800 feet by PR 799. I think it's saying that here too. No, it doesn't say that here, so we're going to have to manually enter in that. Everybody, look at this. We're very nicely approaching Paro. I think we haven't done a stream that worked this well for a really long time. So yeah. Yeah. I think the invite beta was offline. So yeah. It was only online for 1 to 2 days. I played it, and now I don't anymore because it doesn't load. I mean, I still have it, I think, here on my taskbar right here, but I can, like, try to open it. It just won't open. This is the Microsoft 2024 Alpha. I'm trying to open it right here. Oh, you can't see. Oh, you can barely see it. It's right next to the joystick. Right, this is the icon for it. Doesn't work, but yeah. So that gives us more reason to be excited for the new release. And by the way, everything's working relatively well here. Let's see if there is any approach. No, there's only a tower, 120.3. Let's already enter that in. Come on. I kind of hate this way of putting in frequencies. In real life, it's a whole lot more tactile to just have a dial, honestly. But alright, everything is well, everything is good. We might want to put the spoilers down because we need to descend quite a bit. Riz001 overhead PR888. Request descend via so that we can do the PR799. Should be able to know. Alright, let's go ahead and check some speed. Flaps 1.
Riz001, descend at pilot's discretion to intercept PR799er for the RNAV X approach to runway 33 at Paro.
descent 13,800 feet. Reiner 00, Riz 001. Okay, looking good. Let's maybe see what is... I think we should... I mean, this is definitely already...
Riz 001, descend altitude 14800 feet.
1480 feet, Airbus 001, Riz 001. Come on, how can I get this thing? How can I kick it out of standard? I can't kick it out of standard. Hello? Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and do all this as well. Autopilot is nicely flying the plane. We are once again here on this beautiful arrival to this why is the landing gear down? Landing gear shouldn't be down already. We can get the spoilers armed at least. That is good. All that as well. Take a look at this map. PR 842. We're supposed to be at 15,000 feet already. We need to descend quite a little bit more. Beautiful. Looking good. And then 13,800 feet is what we want. So let's enter that in. Look at this. We have never had a stream without this much. Like, we had no brain rot today. Only good questions. Only good stuff going on. Look at this. Alright. Beautiful. We are now actually gaining speed again, unfortunately. So let's put the spoilers back down so that we don't overspeed our flaps like idiots. We're also descending quite a bit. We're descending a little bit too much. We don't need to descend this much. This is all well. Let's go and slow down the airplane to 154 knots. Beautiful. Look at this. This is all good. Beautiful. And turn left now. Flat speed checked flaps 2. And speed checked flaps 3. The autopilot is nicely guiding our plane here through the mountains. It's nicely doing that. Spoilers come back down. Arm them. And speed check landing gear down. Speed checked flaps 4. Look at this. We're now overhead PR 799, 13,800 feet. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. The autopilot, we're trusting literally our lives that it flies us nicely there. Beautiful. This PR818 is our next waypoint. We're flying nicely here through this valley. We're going to do a beautiful right turn and then come in for a landing at Paro. Is it going to be beautiful? I sure hope so. I surely do hope so. Now that we are good, let's maybe get ready to descend already. Make this airplane descend nicely, and then we can, very relaxed manner, we can turn off the autopilot soon after that. All is well. Now, dear passengers, I hope you enjoyed this flight. We are now arriving into Paro. As you can see out of the window, the mountains are beautiful. The weather is nice. We barely have any winds. This should be a smooth touchdown. Thank you for flying Riz there, and I'll see you guys soon. Alright, autopilot, please don't mess up and be suicidal. At least you're not a 737 MAX, whose autopilot always goes crazy in the flight sim for some reason. Now, auto brakes, level 3, I think that should be enough. This is not the shortest of runways. Look at our autopilot so nicely, like a dog on a leash, following this flight plan, following this RNAV approach so beautifully. I don't think the flight has ever gone so well. That's actually interesting. Scenery looks kind of trash. Yeah, this is the default scenery, and I guess the satellite coverage is trash in Bhutan. I mean, they only have one airport. Why would they care? Do you know what I mean? Alright, so after PR 816 we can descend. Let's maybe go ahead and already get ready for that. So that our plane descends nicely. Beautiful. All is good.
2,500.
Checked. Beautiful. Let's maybe see that our airplane is going to be flying like an interesting route right here. We're once again descending nicely. Beautiful. Take a look at this. I don't know why it isn't descending anymore. So please continue your descent. QNH is 1012, by the way, not 016. Look at that. And our airport should be right there somewhere, I think. That's going to be interesting. I hope we're not going to do that hard landing that the 737 did once. You remember that? That was quite fascinating. Alright, let's go ahead and do a beautiful descent now. Once again, the runway will be somewhere over there. So that's beautiful. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I just don't have the airport in sight just yet. I have no idea where it is. I have zero idea where it is. Somewhere like behind this valley here. So that's like the interesting part of this whole thing. Of this whole approach. But yeah, it's doing this very nicely. Let's maybe request power control or Bhutan control. Riz 001 request frequency change to tower. We're already almost aligned. Look at that. Very nice.
Riz 001, contact Paro Tower on 120.3 for landing clearance.
120.3 for landing clearance. Riz 001, bye-bye. Paro Tower, good day. This is Riz 001. Overhead PRB 812 for landing runway 15. Okay. Look at this. So it's doing like this
001
switch.
Super, Paro Tower, runway 33, cleared to land.
Runway 15, I think we're talking about. Runway 15 is in use, Riz 001. You idiot. Look at that, like circling here. I have no idea still where the airport is. It's doing something magical here. Like doing
Riz
like
001 Super, cleared to land.
2,500.
clear to land runway 15, or Riz 001. Stupid. Alright. All is well now. I think we're descending quite fast. We don't need that. I just don't have the airport in sight yet, so I have no idea where it is. Oh, it's right there. It's literally right there. We need to descend quite fast now, actually.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your lead flight attendant, Jim, speaking.
Oh, we have overshot it.
So it's time to turn
We have
off
overshot it. God fucking damn it. I can't believe it.
away until
We haven't done it.
Please ensure your tray tables are
Okay.
Your seats are in their full upright position.
Paro Tower, Riz 001, missed approach.
I know. Or hurts. Ida's a real hassle, but we wouldn't
Landing
have
her up.
anyone flying around the cabin during the landing, would we? So, let us keep it safe and sound, eh? Oh.
Missed
and if you
approach,
see a
Riz
pilot
approach.
flying a bit
We have
too
definitely lost that. Sorry.
Just remember, as
Come
all
on,
part of the
climb, you
charm.
idiot.
Oops, wrong.
Okay. There you go. We've messed up quite a lot. Our autopilot is able to fly out of here well still. Womp, womp, everybody. We haven't done it. The skill of Swiss 01 is still unbeatable. I have no idea how we're supposed to be descending so fast, but we definitely need to this time, next time. Well, alright, let's do that. So we're just going to do, once again, what you do in a missed approach procedure. So, something like that. Alright, beautiful. And then flaps up. Good, good, good. Paro Tower, we had a missed approach, and we will be coming back. I will now request frequency change to control. Alright, we had a missed approach. That's good to know. I don't think we've ever gone around to the channel, but that was definitely needed. We would have never brought the airliner down very well, and we started off so well, you know what I mean, that I don't want to mess it up, you know. Anyway, this is once again what we're doing. I will try to see if we can come in for the runway nicely. Okay, we're gonna try to come back to PR888. I don't know why ATC has just stopped talking to us. Paro Tower, Riz 001, can you hear us? Hello? Paro Tower's not hearing us.
Riz 001, Pyro Tower, we hear you loud and clear.
So Paro Tower, Riz 001, we had a missed approach, unfortunately, and we will come back for landing. Request frequency change to control. Civilian. Alright, it's completely messed up, this one here, by the way. It just won't listen to us. Huh? So maybe try talking to control? Kathmandu Control, good day. This is Riz 001 again. We just had a missed approach at Paro and request to climb flight level 170 and try to come back via the PR888 arrival. Well, not arrival, but it doesn't matter, approach. We can take matters into our own hands as well.
Riz 001, climb flight level 170. Cleared to proceed via PR888 arrival.
Climb flight level 170 and PR888, Riz 001. Okay, all is well. We are now losing speed very quickly. We don't want to die again. That'll be bad news. So can I go direct? How do I, PR88? So insert, yeah, direct here. Insert that. Okay, PR88, get rid of this. I don't want the TP. That's boring. PR88. We want to be at 180 knots. But let's turn on the speed mode first. So this has not gone well, everybody. Situation report. I messed up badly. We need to do this approach again because we nearly died. But yeah, it's very hard to. There should be. Genuinely, there should be. Come on, work with me, auto throttle. Stop doing this. Why aren't you auto throttling, you idiot? Come on, stop going full power, you absolute stupid of an airplane. It's going full power. Stop doing that. I know throttle is in climb position. I want you. Oh, auto throttle has magically disconnected. All right, perfect. Yes, now it's working. Okay, now we're at 17,000 million feet. All is well. We're going direct PR888, 888 billion. So that is well. Why is the airplane turning to the left? We don't want that. I want you to go direct. PR 744 works for me too. There you go. That works a bit better. That works for me. Okay. Let's go ahead and definitely start losing some speed right here. It's not very stabilized of an approach. Okay. Let's do speed 150 knots, something very low speed. Speed check, flaps down, and then we'll start descend again so that we can come in for a landing after this super bad approach. So, Control Riz 001, request direct to PR842.
Riz 001, clear direct to PR858, then PR842.
Clear direct PR842, Riz 001. That'll do. Okay, direct that. Yeah, so we're flying now nicely.
001, clear direct to PR842.
Clear direct 842, Riz 001. Okay, all is well. We want, once again, 13,800 feet. That hasn't gone well, everybody. So, situation report, we definitely missed that approach. We definitely didn't do that well. But that happens, you know. Speed check flaps down to 2. Yes, we'll see this. We're now turning once again here to the right to do once again in landing. Geez, that was hard. We didn't do that. This RNAV won't get you to the airport. It's used only for overfly. The procedure is available on Google and it's difficult to execute. Navigraph doesn't have these approaches. Wait, is it only for overfly? No idea. Also, we didn't do the missed approach procedure correctly. I mean, it is literally, it does have missed approach. It says RNAV. Final approach chart referred to chart. So there is a different one. But okay. But we were supposed to climb to 16,000 feet and then fly to PR 77 and then hold. We didn't do that. We're doing this well. Where is 777? I think it's over here. No idea. Everything is well. Everything's good. We're once again now nicely descending at our desired airspeed. All is well. We're now once again coming in for what is hopefully going to be a beautiful landing. We will definitely need to descend very, very quickly. If you remember what happened, we were at 13,800 feet here at this waypoint, and we need to very quickly descend to 7,000 feet within a few minutes in order to actually do well on glide slope. So let's maybe try that again. But look at the vertical chart. Ah, okay. Android 13.8. Yeah, it doesn't really give much information, does it? Glide path angle. Okay, it says it here. What is that? 3.5 degrees. Okay. So that is our minus vertical speed. Sure. Everybody Riz 001's doing well. Yeah, it's not going to the ground at all. It's like or is it not? I mean, it says airport 7,300 feet here. Not bad. Yeah, once again, this was the missed procedure, and we didn't do that. We kind of cut it short. We want to land today. We want to make it. We don't want to crash. Yeah, you're supposed to fly the airplane manually at after getting into the valley. I think we're going to do that next time. Or like now. Everything is still ready here. Everything is still good. I don't know why the tower was absolutely useless. Inter-destination data. What is missing in terms of destination data? It's all well. It's all good. Yeah, this is definitely not an auto land. Just shows that you shouldn't trust the autopilot. Yeah, I mean, at least the plane didn't die. Like we crashed at Kathmandu on the departure.
Riz 001, contact Paro Tower on 120.3.
120.3, Riz 001. Although I think that's a bit weird, because they shouldn't be hearing us in real life. There's a whole 13,000 feet high mountain. Like, Paro Airport is to the right of us, just behind the mountain, and with that mountain in the way, that its tower is not going to be able to hear us at all. Let's slow down now, 140 knots. Let's go ahead and put the flaps down fully, or at least to flaps 3, and then get the landing gear down. The A380 won't be able to make it. Are you sure? Like, why would you say that? Also, why has the auto throttle just magically decided to not work again? Why has it decided to go climb power? Alright, well, hand throttling the airplane then. Shut up, Nikolai. We will definitely make it. We will definitely make it. Don't worry about it at all. 13,800 feet is good. We're still there. Now, yeah, this is a weird one. This is definitely why only a handful of pilots are able to fly here in real life. Oh, we're slow. We're very slow. Don't use the air stall out now. Flaps are set to full. Autopilot has disconnected itself. Let's maybe try to reconnect it. Don't you dare do it. Do what you're doing right now. Shh. Shush. Alright, you know what? Shh. Give it more power. Okay. Let's try to not stall out this airplane. We will now hand fly the Airbus A380 now. All is well. We can look for guidance here on this map. Okay. I need to desperately recalibrate this thing properly. I have no... Okay, the spoilers are out. That explains a whole lot of things. Why this airplane loses speed so quickly. All right, we're nicely doing things. We are now turning right here. We are coming in for the beautiful Paro Airport. Landing configuration is definitely set.
2,500.
We haven't done a passenger announcement. Cabin crew, can you please let us know that we did a missed approach and now are coming in for landing again in case the passengers are worried? We can talk to cabin crew.
Okay, Captain. I'll let them know about the missed approach and that we're coming in for landing again.
Perfect. So, I want you guys to guess our landing rate. I guess that's smart. So we're nicely descending, more definitely than we did before. The runway is right there. It's not like behind there like I thought. It's right there. So we need to really make this descent proper. Really do that. We're nicely following this RNAV. Nicely doing that. Although this is... Yeah, this is an overfly. I think you're correct. The fact that this RNAV, for some reason right here, doesn't actually end up on the runway itself is weird. It doesn't end up on the runway. You can see that. It's like flying next to the runway. It's doing an overfly, which is weird. Maybe there is a different RNAV approach that does it.
2,500.
All right, we're nicely losing out. We need to lose speed. Let's go with the flaps back down to full. Luckily, this airplane has a bunch of millions of flaps, which it desperately needs for this approach. Let's take a look. All right.
2,500.
Looking good. Yeah, this is definitely a wrong chart, which is why we messed up so badly. So, we haven't talked to Tower. I think they couldn't be hearing us now still, right? Paro Tower, Riz 001 on foul approach runway 15. Okay. Let us turn to the left now.
Riz 001, Super Paro Tower, runway 33 is in use. Confirm you're on approach for runway 33.
No, runway 15 isn't used. We were cleared for the 15 approach. We practically have no winds either, so please let us use runway 15. Riz 001.
Don't sink.
I will not turn around.
Don't sink.
I will not do
sink.
one more
Don't
missed
sink.
approach. Runway
Don't
15
sink.
isn't used. I'm just
Don't
told.
sink.
I'm just
Don't
saying
sink.
that.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Shush.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't
All's well?
sink. Don't sink.
Airport
Don't
should
sink.
hide behind the mountain.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
I have
Don't
no idea
sink.
about our altitude
Don't
profile.
sink.
I have no idea
Don't
whether we're too
sink.
high or too low.
Don't sink.
No fucking
Don't
idea about
sink.
anything at all.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Runway's
Don't
there.
Sink. Don't sink.
Runway inside.
Don't sink. Don't
We're too
sink.
high.
Don't
Fact.
sink. Don't sink. Don't
Spoiler's
sink.
fully down.
Don't sink. Don't
And now,
sink.
big right turn.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Pull up.
And we're
Don't
crashing
sink.
into a mountain.
Pull up. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
All right.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
We're landing without
Pull
landing
up.
clearance. I
Don't sink.
actually just don't care at
Pull
all.
up. Don't sink.
All right, plane
Pull
drops like a
up.
rock.
Don't sink.
We're super
Don't
bad on
sink.
center line.
Don't sink.
Most unstable
Don't sink.
approach ever done in
Don't
in
sink.
my life.
5.
Riz 001, welcome to Paro. Taxi to parking at your discretion and stay with me.
Taxi departing at my discretion and stay on frequency. Riz 001. Thank you. That was generally the hardest approach I've done ever. That was insane. Like, I had to really push that airplane. Alright, we're going to check out the landing rate in a second. Alright, so first of all, let's go ahead and get clear of that runway. Jesus, that was super hard. That was super hard to do. I didn't expect that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your lead flight attendant.
Like, that was trying to tame the beast, genuinely. That I didn't expect that. That was hard. Let's maybe see a replay how that looked. I really had to, like, staying on center line or getting on center line in the first place was super hard after this immensely big mountain there. Let's maybe see there. Come on, let's go ahead and get rid of. Come on, let's go and go leave that runway finally. So yeah, that was quite interesting. The taxiway is way too small to host this airplane. Trying to barely stay on asphalt there, and we're definitely going to collide with that mast, aren't we? That's quite a challenge now. Take a look. Yes, everybody, we're getting rid of the mast. All right, we've done that. Right, come on, let's go ahead and clear that runway. That was quite a landing, wasn't it? Generally, that was genuinely stressful. So of course we have a replay mode of that. First of all, let's do a little bit of a history right there. Last landing was 1,250 feet, 2.6 G. Lethal landing gear. 9.8 degrees left side slip. I was slipping it on the runway there. Take a look at a replay. So once again, here is us. We have that is very extensive. Here's us for the first time even seeing the runway, noticing, all right, that's going to be quite an interesting right turn. Pretty high airspeed, but that was because we were descending so much. The flaps, the spoilers were fully down. Very big turn right here. Wouldn't have expected that. Trying to barely avoid the mountain, going climb throttle. I really had to tame that beast. Quite a bit of throttle, rudder usage right there. Try to somewhat get on that center line. I didn't do a lot of good centerline work there. As you can see, the flight controls aren't moving, so you can't judge from there. I didn't really turn to the right enough, and then there was already the runway. So big side slip there, very big, hard landing, not done very, very well. Drift in the air, like you say it. But genuinely, that was, I think you couldn't do much better at Paro. Genuinely, I mean, I really am not saying I'm like a really good A380 pilot whatsoever, or I'm good at landing overall. I don't know if you could do much better. Yeah, the cargo door is broken. Please ignore that. I have no idea. I just can't close it, so I decided to give the cargo some fresh air and mess up the pressurization of this plane. But okay, but take a look. Huge right turn. Huge right turn. Barely being able to avoid the mountain, trying to have full power. Big drift right there. I've never had an approach that was so hard to do. Yeah, and also, again, yeah, Microsoft's physics are a little bit questionable as well. Crazy bank angle, barely being able to make it for this landing, but we did, and we touched down very much before the touchdown zone, but we had plenty of runway to stop. We lost plenty of our kinetic energy there on our touchdown. No idea why that could happen. So that was quite good. That was quite good. You know, that was quite good. So let's go ahead and stay clear of runway. So what do you reckon I should do now? Should I go to bed? I mean, we've been streaming for like 1.5 hours. That was a very fun stream, guys. That was genuinely the fact that we managed to somewhat keep it professional. No brain rot, nothing at all. Barely a plane crash. I mean, the plane did what it likes to do, the A380 stuff, and the fly-by-wire A380 Microsoft Flight Simulator add-on, where it would just pull up and we just stalled and died over the Nepalese capital city, but that just happened. All right, so taxi at our own discretion, as ATC said. Let's go ahead and clean up everything, mainly here. Crash into the mast again. That's good. Clean up and get rid of the flaps here. Very good, very good. Right, so no brain rotting today. No nothing. So yeah, that was very, very hard of a landing right there. Beautiful. Air France A380. I have no idea why they would fly here. I mean, Bhutan only has one airport, and it's this one. So yeah, no long haul traffic. And yeah, that's when you have that's a problem when you have such an enclosed little land. You know? It's an interesting monarchy. I would really like to go to Bhutan someday. Also go to Paro. I like how all our engines are hanging above grass. You should have changed your trim. I have no idea how trim would have done a difference. This is an Airbus. There is no, I mean, this is an auto trim. It's an auto trim airplane. All right. I guess A380 needs new landing gear. Maybe, but that just happened. I like how there is an unmanned a UAV drone right here. Great. Nice. Right, we're taxiing at quite a high speed. And, but we're doing it. We've done it. Take a look at this beautiful terminal building. I think in real life there would be fountains of... Yeah. This is quite a... What's up, rival edit? That's right. The good thing is, your donation won't be read out because it's under $2. It's only $1.99, you idiot. So yes, everything will have to be repaired. But other than that, I think we did very well. And yeah, it'll be good. We had no marshaller. Not very good parking. So everybody, there you go. Please tell the passengers to deboard. So all is good. Maybe turn on the APU. And,
Dear passengers, we have reached our final parking position. Captain Schmid S. and the cabin crew are now saying goodbye. We wish you a nice stay here in Paro, or safe ongoing travel.
Right. That's good. So yeah, we have broken a few laws, we've broken a few runways, we've broken a few hearts, and we've broken a few landing gears. So everybody, thank you so much for watching this live stream. It's been good. And I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, good night. I think I'm gonna upload this on Swissair 2 as the hardest approach I've ever done. That was insane. So thank you. Bye bye. There's nothing else.